All right, for this next one, I'm going to need your help, and this is how I know you guys are going to be ready for the ridiculousness. So for this next one, I need everybody to shout out one word for me, just one little word, and that word is McIntyre. When I sing, somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! Oh, that is exactly correct. Beautifully done. This song is about a group of friends just like us. We're hanging out at a bar, and the worst thing imaginable happens.
What's that?
The bar catches fire. No! Terrible, yes. So the friends do the only thing that makes sense, which is run down to the cellar and drink up all the booze before it's burned up. This is the old dun cow. Some friends and I in a public house were playing a chance one night. Went into the pub, a fireman ran his face all chalky white. Up says Brown, have you seen a ghost? Have you seen your Aunt Mariah? Me Aunt Mariah, me bugger, says he, the lady from the fire. And there was Brown, he was upside down, he was left on the whiskey on the floor. And booze, fireman cried and they came and knocking on the door. But don't let him drink till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue, black, paralytic, drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Oh well, says Brown, what a bit of luck. Everybody follow me! It's down to the cellar, if the fire's not there, we'll have a grand old spree. So we went down after good old Brown, the booze we could not miss. We had been down 10 minutes or so till we were all quite pissed, but happy. And there was Brown, he was upside down, he was locked on the whiskey on the floor. And booze, fireman cried his name, came a knocking at the door. But don't let him in till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue like paralyzed drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Then Shag walked over to the port white club, gave it a few hard knocks. Just right, started taking off his pantaloons like wise his shoes and socks. But oh no, says Brown, can't do that, shouldn't do that round here. Gonna wash your child in the port white tub when we got Guinness beer. Words to live by. And there was Brown, he was upside down, he was laughing on the whiskey on the floor. And booze, fireman cried as they came a knocking at the door. Well, don't let him in, till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! And we all got blue like paralyzed and drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Then there came from the old back door the vicar of the local church. And when he saw her drunk and lazy, he began to scream and curse. Ah, you drunken sods, you heathen clods, taking to a drunken spree. And he drank them all of addicting wine, and you didn't save a drop for me. Catch you at the pub next week, Father! Okay, and there was Brown, he was upside down, he was loving on the whiskey on the floor. And booze, the fireman cried as they came and knocking at the door. Well, don't let him in till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! And we all got blue like paralytic drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Then there came an awful crash as my roof gave way. We was almost drowned in the fireman's hose, but still we was gonna stay. So we got some tacks and some old wet sacks, nailed ourselves inside. We sat there drinking the finest rum till we was bleary-eyed. And there was Brown, he was upside down, he was laughing on the whiskey on the floor. And booze, fireman cried and said, came and knocking at the door. Well, don't let him in till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! And we all got blue like paralyzed drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. Well, later that night when the fire was out, we came up from the cellar below. Our pub was burned, our booze was drunk, our heads was hanging low. Oh no! Well, look, says Brown with a look quite queer. Seems something raised his ire. Now we gotta get down to the Irish Dragoon, it closes on the hour. And there was Brown, he was upside down, he was laughing on the whiskey on the floor. And booze, the fireman cried his name, came and knocking at the door. Well, don't let him in till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. And we all got blue like paralyzed drunk when the old dun cow caught fire. And there was Brown, he was upside down, he was laughing on the whiskey on the floor. And booze, fireman cried his name, came and knocking at the door. Well, don't let him in till it's all drunk up. Somebody shouted McIntyre. McIntyre! And we all got blue, blind, paralytic pissed when the old dun cow caught fire. Thank you very much. Thank you. You know what, guys? I think they're ready. Do you think they're ready?
They are adequately prepared.
All right.
There's one word.
So what we have on stage with us right now are 7 shots of Irish whiskey. And we're going to drink every single one of them during this song. But we need something from you in exchange. We need you to shout out 2 words for us this time, too. We're doubling it up on you, okay? And these words are, "Hey, wife!" When I say, so I calls me wife, and I says to her, "Hey, wife!" Oh, beautiful. This is the 7 Drunken Nights. Sláinte! Well, as I came home on a Monday night, I was as drunk could be. Well, I saw a horse outside my door, where my horse ought to be. So I calls me wife, and I says to her, "Hey, wife! Will you kindly tell to me, how owns the horse beside the door where my horse ought to be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely sow that me mother sent to me. I traveled the world all over, 100 miles or more, but a saddle on a sow, sure I've never seen before." And as I came home on a Tuesday night, as drunk could be, well, I saw a coat behind the door, my coat not to be. So I calls me wife, and I says to her, "Hey, wife! Will you kindly tell to me, who owns a coat behind the door where my coat ought to be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely blanket that me mother sent to me. I traveled the world all over, 100 miles or more, but buttons on a blanket sure I've never seen before." And as I came home on a as drunk could be, I saw a pipe beside the chair, where my old pipe should be. So I calls me wife, and I says to her, "Hey, wife! Will you kindly tell to me, who owns a pipe beside the chair where my pipe ought to be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's the lovely tin whistle that my mother sent to me. I've traveled the world all over, 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle sure I've never seen before."
On a Thursday night.
Oh, yeah, Thursday, never Thursday, sir.
Truly, it was a Thursday, because I was.
How are you feeling, Mr. Eric?
As drunk could be. Well, I saw 2 boots beneath the bed, where my 2 boots should be. So I calls me wife, and I says to her, "Hey, wife! Will you kindly tell to me, beneath the bed where my boots ought to be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, so drunk you cannot see. Those are 2 geranium pots my mother sent to me. I've traveled the world all over, 100 miles or more, but laces on geranium pots I've never seen before." Home on a Friday night, I was as drunk could be. Well, I saw a head upon the bed where my head ought to be. So I calls me wife, and I says to her, "Hey, wife! Kindly tell to me, how owns a head upon the bed where my head ought to be? Ah, you drunk, you silly old fool, so drunk you cannot see. That's a lovely baby that me mother sent to me. I traveled the world all over, 100 miles or more, but whiskers on a baby sure I've never seen before." All right, Shag, show 'em how it's done. Soon as I came home, well, last night from a medieval festival, Saturday night, I was
Drunk big. When I saw two hands upon a breast, were my hands unto me. That's not right. So I calls me wife, and I says to her, will you kindly tell to me? Oh, arms and hands upon your breast where my hands ought to be. Are you drunk, you silly old clothes, you drunk, you cannot see. That's a lovely nightgown every mother sent to me. I'm trying to wear not over 100 miles or more, but fingers on a nightgown sure I've never seen before.
There was a bug in that beer, you shut.
There was a beer in my bug.
Yeah, fair enough.
And as I came home on a Sunday night, on a medieval fest Sunday, well, I can assure you that I was as drunk could be. Well, I saw a lad sneaking out the back at 3:15. So I calls me wife and I says to her, kindly tell to me, how was the lad sneaking out the back at 3:15? Are you drunk, you silly old clothes, you drunk, you cannot see. That was just a taxman that the thing she sent to me. I'm trying to wear that over 100 miles or more. But an Englishman who could last till 3, I've never seen before. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, since we're just gonna go all out and be buffoons, this next song is about the greatest party we were never invited to. And parents with children, that you may have some questions later. We don't know. It works out either way. Anyway, this is called the Ball of Kirriemuir. Four and 20 virgins come down from Inverness. Oh, when the ball was over, there were 4 and 20 lass singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all. Well, there was twoing in the parlour, there was twoing on the stones, and you couldn't hear the music from the wheezing and the groans. Singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all. The village cripple, he was there, but he could not do much. So he lined the ladies against the wall and he did them with his crutch. Singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all. Miss Molly McPherson was standing way up front, some posies in her hand and a carrot in her. Singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all. Right?
They were there sitting by the fire, knitting prophylactics out of old river tires.
Singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all.
The bride was in the kitchen explaining to the groom the vagina, not the rectum, in the entrance to the womb.
Singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all. It's fun. This is one of those tavern songs that has a million verses to it. We got to cherry pick our best. These next two are my favorites. The village harlot, she was there a-lying on the floor, and every time she opened her legs, the suction slammed the door. Singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all. The village magician, he was there, he gave us all a laugh. He pulled his foreskin over his head and he vanished up his ass. Singing a balls to your partner, your ass against the wall. If you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all. Said if you've never been had on a Saturday night, you've never been had at all.
in the car. Hands on the car ride home, brought to you by the Stubby Shillelaghs.
That's what we do.
All right, Ryan, time to sing a song about Scotsmen and what they may or may not be wearing underneath their kilts.
Besides your mother's lipstick.
Aye.
Well, a Scotsman clad in field left the bar one evening fair. One could tell by how he walked that he jumped for any share. He fumbled round until he could no longer keep his feet, and he stumbled off into the grass to slip beside the street.
Ring ding dilly o, ring ding dilly o,
He stumbled off into the grass to slip beside the street. About this time, two young and lovely girls just happened by. One says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See young sleeping Scotsman, so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt."
ring ding dilly o, ring ding dilly o,
I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath the kilt. They kept upon that sleeping Scotsman quiet as could be, and they lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see. And there behold for them to see beneath his Scottish skirt was nothing more than God that graced him with upon his bird.
ring ding dilly o, ring ding dilly o, 'twas
Nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment, then one said, "We must be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along." As a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Round the bonny star the Scots kilt they lift and show.
ring ding dilly o, ring ding dilly o,
Round the bonny star the Scots kilt they lift and show. Well, the Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards a tree. Behind a bush he lifts his kilt and cocks at what he sees.
What?
In a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Well, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize."
ring ding dilly o, ring ding dilly o, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. Thank you so much. That's right. This next one, we're gonna pick it up a little bit. This is the tale of Crooked Jack.
You like that?
I come by Irishman, both young and stern with adventure in your soul. There are better ways to spend your days than working down the hole. I curse the day that I went away to work on the high road now. Blood, sweat and tears, full hopes and fears must have been shuddering jabs. I was told and true, all the 6'2", they wrote me across the back by a name unknown. It's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack. I see below, before their time, their faces drawn and grey. I never thought so soon would mine be lined in the south side way. So come my Irishman, both young and stern with adventure in your soul. There are better ways to spend your days than working down that hole. I was told and true, all the 6'2", they broke me across the back by a name unknown. It's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack.
Yeah, it's so adorable.
That's right. This next song is about no matter where you go, no matter what you do, home is where your heart is, and for us it's on stage with whiskey in our hands, and that is the holy ground. Fare thee well, my lovely Dinah, 1,000 times oh to you, who is saying goodbye to the holy ground and the girls we all love true. We will sail the salt seas over and then return to shore, but still I live in a
hopes to see the holy ground once more. Fine girl, you are the girl that I adore, but still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more. I know the storm is coming, you see it's rising soon. The night is dark and dreary, you can barely see the moon. And the good old ship she is hustling, her rigging is all torn, but still I live in hopes to see that holy ground once more. Fine girl, you are the girl that I adore, but still I live in hopes to see the holy ground once more. Storm is over and we return to shore. We're going to a public house for the girls we all adore. We will drink strong ale and porter, we'll make the rafters roar, and when our money is all gone, we'll go to sea once more. Fine girl, you're the girl that I adore, and still I live in hopes to see that holy ground once more. Fine girl you are!
Thank you so much, thank you.